Hello and welcome to the Kids Are Kids Expert Parenting Advice video and interactive series. I'm Amy McCready, founder of Positive Parenting Solutions, and I'm proud to partner with Kids Are Kids to bring you practical solutions to your parenting challenges. Do you know the average child hears 432 negative comments per day compared to 32 positive ones? If there were a hidden camera in your house, how many times a day do you think you would catch yourself saying no or don't to your kids? I think most of us will be surprised at how many negative commands we dish out on a daily basis. Well, today we're going to talk about how a simple shift in your communication style can make a big difference in the level of cooperation you get from your kids and also in how they perceive themselves. I'm going to share some inherent pitfalls of no and don't commands and give you simple strategies that will deliver much better results and will be a lot more encouraging for your kids. So what's wrong with don't run in the house or don't leave your towel on the floor? Well, no and don't commands have inherent pitfalls, especially for young kids. The first pitfall is that they're confusing. I do an exercise with parents in an in-person class where I give them a series of don't commands. Don't stand up, don't look at me, don't look at your neighbor, don't move around. Well, you should see the looks on their faces when they're trying to process the information. They have this deer in the headlights look, thinking, well, what am I supposed to do here? The exact same thing happens with our kids. No and don't commands are very confusing. They have to double process. They have to think, well, what does she not want me to do? And then what does she want me to do instead? Don't commands are confusing for kids, and in turn, they deliver poor results. Now, another pitfall of no and don't commands is that it reinforces the negative behavior. So instead of hearing what you want the child to do, she's reminded of what she shouldn't do. So if I said, you can sit here but don't touch your brother, what do you think she's thinking about? Probably touching her brother. So it reinforces the negative behavior. Now, the third pitfall of no and don't commands is that they're discouraging. If 93% of the feedback you received during the day was negative, you would feel discouraged too. That's how our kids feel. When they constantly hear no and don't commands, it's discouraging for them, and it also fosters that perception that they're bad. And of course, we don't want that for our kids. We want our kids to have a positive, empowered perception of themselves. And our communication doesn't always reflect that. So what can we do instead? I'm not suggesting that you're going to eradicate all of the don't or no commands from our communication, but we can get much better results if we shift those percentages. Let's talk about a few strategies we can use to get better results and be more encouraging in the process. Now, with all of these strategies, they're going to require you to think ahead a little bit, but the more you use them, they'll soon become second nature to you. Now, the first strategy is to practice using do commands. You want to calmly state what you want your child to do. So rather than don't run in the house, try please use your walking feet in the house. Instead of don't chew with your mouth open, you can say please try to make your lips touch each other when you're chewing. So we're telling them what we want them to do. It's more instructive and it's more encouraging. And if you listen to the teachers in your kids' classrooms, you'll hear them using the exact same strategy because it works. The second strategy is to find opportunities to say yes. Now, we know it's quick and it's easy to give a no response, but if you can rephrase your response to imply a yes whenever possible, you'll get better results. So rather than, no, we don't have time to go to the park today, you can try, oh, the park sounds awesome. Would you rather go Wednesday evening or Saturday morning? Instead of, don't color on the walls, try in your calmest voice. Either you can color on this paper or with sidewalk chalk outside. Strategy number 3 is to thank them in advance. Now, this strategy requires a teeny-weeny leap of faith on your part, but you can thank them in advance for working on a particular behavior. So, for example, instead of saying, please stop getting in and out of your chair, you can rephrase that and say, thank you for working hard to keep your bottom on the chair during dinner. Instead of "don't leave your dishes on the counter," you can try "thank you for taking the time to put your dishes in the dishwasher tonight." Again, it reinforces what we want them to do, and it assumes they'll make the appropriate choice, so it's much more encouraging. Strategy number 4 is one of my favorites. Role play what you want them to do. Young kids love to pretend, and role play is a great way to teach kids how to behave in appropriate ways. So if you're tired of seeing your kids chew like farm animals or grab food from each other at the dinner table, take time to role play what you want them to do. So have a party and invite your kids and their favorite stuffed animals and practice appropriate table manners. Practice chewing with your lips touching each other or graciously asking each other to pass the potatoes. It'll be a lot more fun for all of you, and you'll be much more likely to get the behavior you want to see at dinner that night. Now, making these changes to your communication style is going to require some effort on your part, but I promise you the payoff will be worth it. Your kids are going to feel more empowered. They'll develop a more positive perception of themselves. You'll get fewer power struggles, and you're going to be much more likely to see the kind of behaviors that you're looking for. It's a win-win for everyone. So for more information on how to shift your communication style to get better results from your kids, check out the interactive that goes along with this video, and be sure to pay special attention to what the trainers at SeaWorld can teach us about communication. Now, for ongoing solutions for your parenting issues, visit us often at kidsorkids.com for expert parenting advice. I'm Amy McCready for Kids Are Kids, and I'll see you next time.